Yes, yeah. It's sort of, sort of said that unusual, sort of just going like this. Pretty high scoring when you think about it. But some positive stuff, some stuff that wasn't so positive, like our defence was obviously disappointing different times, sometimes good, but we let in some easy tries, especially when they went to width on us. Our kicking is a work on. There'll be some goal kicking practice as well. But young man, there was so much positive as well, and just the group just competing to the end, which is one of the things I've asked for this year. There's a whole lot of things, variables, I don't know what's going to happen, but one thing I asked them was to fight, to the end. And the guy next to me, 31-year-old, had the 18-year-old running down the sideline. It was outstanding. They're all competing and playing it to the end. And there's some really good rugby, some great attacking rugby, ball in hand. Interesting game.
You were saying just before the game was done, and it seems like the defence, there's some really good hits, but by the same token, they're scoring some easy tries. Why isn't physicality not an issue? So is it just defensive shape that's an issue?
Yeah, maybe it's maybe it's just a mix of the guys. I'm not sure, but I know we train. Obviously you preview your opposition, and we know that they put the ball through hands really well, as good as any team really, and they're not afraid to do it. So, but it's about executing that on the night. It's hard to explain that one. I guess when the mindset's right with the physical stuff, like you said, I guess that's a bit easier. There's a shot there to be made, but when there's attack and it's out in open space and there's different runners, and you got to have your smarts about you, and maybe that's a real growth for us. That's, I guess, what I'm saying with the guys we got. So you can't let teams score. Some of those tries were a little too easy, weren't they? So
when you took the intercept earlier, it looked to all of us like you were going to run the 70 metres yourself. Was that your initial thought?
Oh, maybe 10 years ago, I think. Izzy was screaming for it, and he's clearly faster than me. So, that's he's an exciting player to watch. I think he had a fantastic game. I think. In attack, I think it was great to see some of the stuff we did out there. Obviously, like Thorny was saying, defensively, I think we're a young team at the start of the season, and up towards the back end, we've been really good in our goal line defence. But it's being smart and being able to read attack, which is like Thorny's saying. We're a bit young in that sense, and the boys are still obviously learning their trade.
Brad, which of your young forwards do you rate a chance of getting a gig next Saturday? There's a few youngsters pushing for a spot there.
And the Wallabies, from the guys that were selected, obviously Caleb was really sharp when he came on. I asked that of him. Last week he came on and he brought something, but I said this week, we should really bring something. And he was impressive. The young front rowers are chipping away there. Nella and Brandon, they're so raw. Nella's had a couple of years there. He's 22 now. Brandon, you got to realise that Brandon's been playing club footy. He played NRC, and he's played I think tonight was his 13th game, sort of in a row of Super Rugby, and now he's in a Wallaby picture. It's just like it's a lot for a guy to take on. So he's doing remarkably well. But yeah, I think Isaac Rodder, he's proven himself to be, he's on the way to being a world-class lock, isn't he? So probably looking at those guys, I'm just commenting on them really. It's not really for me to select them, but I'm sure they'll be thereabouts. Yeah.
What do you like most about Caleb's game? You said you brought something, but more specifically, what is it?
Actually worked really well with him and Higgers. But yeah, he's just got that high knee lift action running. The Big Show, I think his nickname is. But just that raw power. He's a really nice guy, Caleb. A tremendous guy. But when you play, there's an intent and a physicality you can bring, and I guess I've been encouraging that with him. And you saw him tonight when he scored that try. He was sort of looking to do stuff because he is highly skilled. But then he thought, you could see he just went, I'm actually going to just run over you guys. And so, yeah, he's come a long way. Higgers in his aerial skill.
Yeah.
It's hard when you come from league. You feel like a real goofy at training.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to comment on
it. Look, he's like Thorny's saying. Like, he's such a nice guy, and he's working on his skill. He's brought over what he's learnt from league, and when he scores those tries and when he's actually got ball in hand, he's doing that really well. And once he works out, the rest of his game in union, there's no doubt he will be a world-class player. He's just, you got to give him time. You got to let him figure out his own game.
Brad, I know Hamish's goal kicking wasn't fantastic tonight, but that's the most points you guys have scored this season. It's the first time him and Moses have started together. What did you make of both?
Yeah, good question. I thought Moses was outstanding, just the speed. I think that was exciting about those two together was just the speed to speed and a little bit of craziness because, they're young, they might just do something. Moses is really strong. He's quite strong around that ruck. I'm really pleased for him all the way down from Yam Island and Hamish as well. That was good. And they're at the beginning of learning stuff. They've got Phipps there and Foley. I don't know how many tests those guys. It's quite a sort of. You had Jaden Arminer at the back, Israel Folau's 60-something tests. It was obviously there's big sort of gaps there with the experience and knowledge and that, and you probably see that. But I thought they actually did really well, and I think judging by the crowd, they were enjoying seeing that halves. The speed of play that was going on there, and there was some real willingness to use the ball as well, which was it was good to see.
Brad, was it a proud feeling for you watching Isaiah Parisi coming on and just going to town on a big fella like Tagilinoya over? Was that a proud emotion for you?
Pretty proud of all the guys, and but just pleased. As he's got all this great quality and. That's what I say to him. Bring all that makes you good, which is his great running and whatever. And sometimes, because he's a physical guy, he can come off his line and on the wing spot. You got to sometimes be a bit smarter around your defence and that. So just about being smart around where he needs to be smart, but bringing what he brings. And you had Isaiah Parisi and you had young Geordie. And they were outstanding tonight, and it was exciting to watch. And and as he was going toe to toe with the big man, and probably the proudest thing that I liked the most tonight was at one stage the score sort of blew out a little bit. It was like 29-40 or something, or whatever. what I really appreciated was the crowd weren't moving. It did not budge. And I was looking just to see, the minutes were ticking down. Will they go? Will some people leave early? Will there be, because I'm sort of right, I'm looking down on them where I am, and no one moved. They're appreciating this group of guys, just going at it. I guess the last 2 weeks I've seen them just fight to the end, and the Hurricanes and the Highlanders, and they're just sort of supporting the team. There was every time the guys had a go at stuff, the crowd really sort of encouraged it, supported it, and it was just nice, and there was just a good vibe around that. I'm not saying it doesn't suck losing. You guys, everyone knows me. I hate it badly, but for where the guys are at, it just seemed like they were with them. The crowd was with them. They were, just loving seeing them just going at it, and expressing themselves, and it was like sometimes there was stuff that wasn't done, there was mistakes or whatever, but they're sort of getting where it's at. There's something, I said at the start of the season, I see something, there's something out there. There is something. It's a fair way off, but there's something there.
Do you feel you're bringing it under control? You're right, there is something out there, but are you able to corral it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's Higgy or someone was saying before, when I go in the coach's box and I feel like putting a seatbelt on, sometimes I don't know what's going on. You guys, TK could tell me what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen at kickoff. I usually know pretty much straight away, where they're at mentally. They can be either concerned or I'm like, oh yeah, it's really good. But, there's just that freedom there. Higgers is leading them really well. He played outstanding tonight as well. But yeah, there's some big things we need to keep chipping away at, like at defence. Being able to exit from a kickoff when you score some points, it'd be nice to sort of, when they kick off to us, to get it back down in their zone. But
that's one can control Israel Folau from a kickoff. I mean, how do you do it? No other team seems to know either.
I think once Higgers and Sam and that, I thought we sort of got a handle on that, but I think Israel outstanding. Those high balls, those high kicks, really clever by them, and he's just outstanding at it, isn't he? He's outstanding at it, and sometimes you just got to tip your hat and say, you are very good, and
it's not easy to do.
Yeah. But we'll, you got to compete hard at that. One of those ones where we went through and took it. Had Geordie Bataya, had Hamish Stewart, both so 18 and 20-year-old were going up against the 60 tester who's 6'4" and brilliant in the air. It is what it is, and good on him. But yeah, he's outstanding.
Is the club still interested in Israel, and what chance do you have of luring him up here next year?
Like I've said before, I think anyone would be interested in Israel tonight. He just showed that why. So, I don't have anything to tell you at the moment or anything. I'm sure he's sorting out his stuff, but he's outstanding.
Thanks, guys. I'm just going to say it seemed like you wanted to lead from the front, and I guess in the back line, Samu did pretty much the same thing. It's a very competitive position, I guess, in the Wallabies, the outside centre spot. How do you think Samu's form has been in this last little period where we really tried to get something happening for the back?
Yeah, I think he's been really good. He's sort of taken his opportunities, and he has that skill to sort of make things happen, and he can score tries that there's not really a try there, but he can sort of, get through the defence. I think his leadership's come a long way as well. Working with myself and him, he's been really good in that space. I think tonight he was great because I don't think he overplayed his hand tonight. I think that's when he sort of plays his best. He takes his opportunities and he can make things happen, but he didn't overplay it, and I thought that was really good tonight.